How are you? And welcome to the Make Your Own Way podcast, the live edition. I'm Alan Scannell from One Turning by Alan Scannell, and my co-hosts are Johnny Allen from Bespoke Bloke Designs and Nate Wilshire from Simply or Nate. And lads, remember that we're live, so don't say fuck, cunt, or cockwomble. Right?
Hang on.
Bollocks.
Live and unabridged.
What's the link so that I can send it out, or should we send it out on the podcast group, or what?
What, the link that people can come in and chat?
Yeah.
It's on YouTube. People are watching it right now. They're asking questions. Yeah. If you look on the right-hand side of your screen where it says comments, you'll see everyone's comments.
I see nothing.
Well, people are there and they're talking. Mr. Kevin Shark, he's TL. Yeah, I have one on.
Do you know what it is? I didn't log in.
Log into what?
Whatever it is, I can't see any comments. Can you see comments now?
Yeah, I pushed that little button that says chat. It's easy.
I see it. There we go. We're good.
Yeah. So yeah, we decided to do a live to say hi to all you people in person, and you can insult us whatever you fucking want.
Well, they're already doing it in the chat, so fuck all you lot. Start. Actually, they mostly insulted me, but
Nate was fuming.
What we should do is start an argument in the comments and just sit back and just watch them go at it.
It wouldn't let me talk to them. I was going to break somebody, but it wouldn't let me.
Do a few of Johnny's secrets there, and that'll start them off.
Right, who we got? Who's in the thing? And I'll give out a few secrets. Well, we know
good.
Ken's married to his first cousin.
It's gone off.
So.
We can't even edit this. This is it. One take.
So if you're listening to this in your car next week, tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's if we manage to edit it or get it downloaded. I don't know. So anyway,
Wayward Wood. Did you know that Wayward Wood? He's actually a multimillionaire. He does all the secret millionaire stuff. Don Wayward Wood.
Oh yeah,
because he tries to, make himself feel like he's broke, he's poor.
I'm a millionaire. I live in my car.
Anton Decoran.
If I had a millionaire, I'd own a better dog than this one.
I was a millionaire. I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you, cunts.
And that's the Irish dog, everyone.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you might not be able to see it. He's Flicky Boy. I got him for free. You can tell.
Buy him, Flick. Buy him.
Johnny, did you not get the memo to wear the Shark Attack t-shirt?
No.
Because Nate has his on as well.
Yeah, nobody fucking tells me that.
What's going on? The dog's just hacking up.
I have pants on.
There's a live attack dog. Right, what have you been up to lately, Johnny?
Not fucking much. I'm getting that shed, actually. That shed is en route. It got collected on Friday. What day is today? Saturday. Got collected yesterday, so I should have it by Monday evening, but I'm working. So I'm hoping, like, Thursday, Friday, I should be getting it set up. So, what the fuck is that wanker doing?
Oh, I'm looking at the comments. I've got to say, fuck you to quite a few people. Jesus Christ. Yeah, basically everyone. Oh well, I'll do that later.
He was showing you his ring.
I've seen it. It's fucking horrific. Jesus Christ. It's like a badger that got run over.
What are you crying at?
Go on anyway, Johnny. What else have we had lately?
So I'm actually sending a knife over to Anton Deck as well for the what's it called? The charity thing. So that was a knife that I promised him recently, maybe October, that I was going to send it over. So they're going to have that next week.
Sweet.
hopefully. And they're going to put a handle on it, and they're going to sell it for millions and make some money for charity.
Sweet. And I seen
That's the one.
the Damascus knife, or the plastic Damascus knife they put out video there earlier. It was cool. I had a look at that.
Yeah. I haven't got a chance to watch it. I haven't got a
That
chance
is very
to
cool.
at the moment. But yeah, I'll tell you that. Not much. What have you been up to?
Me, I've been.
That's not good.
I've been doing a bit of housework, really. You know, that's all I'm gonna be doing. Yeah, the kitchen had this tongue and groove roof over, like the kitchen kind of goes into an extension, and I had this kind of tongue and groove wood, you know, bog standard tongue and groove stuff. But I mean, you had the color of that. You had magnolia walls. You had a white ceiling. You had blue tiles. You had white presses. You had terracotta tiles. There was too much fucking color going on. You know, it just didn't look right. So the missus was like, paint that, right? Didn't bother me whole to sand it because that's going to be a cunt doing that like that. So I put 2 coats of undercoat on it, and then I put a finish coat on it of white, and then realized it looked shit because all the gaps in between the tongue and groove, you know, it just didn't look right. So I ended up filling all them with caulk, and I'm kind of halfway through that now. So once I have that done, I'll be able to put a finished bit of paint on it. And yeah, it's actually, because it's already gone white now, it's after brightening up the room a hell of a lot and made it cool. And also we received bunk beds in about 20 fucking boxes 2 weeks ago, and I had to carry them all in because the guy wasn't allowed to come into the house with the fucking COVID fucking shit. So yeah, I had to bring them all upstairs, and there they fucking stayed until yesterday. And I put the bunk beds together. So now we have an extra room in the house that we can use. Child, go up and play in your room. So yeah, that's sweet. That was a good feeling to get that done. But yeah, that's
You just built yourself a dog house, mate.
Yeah, an extra bed. Yeah, I could just quit. Do you know what happened to the the instructions that said? Yeah. You hear me?
No,
can you see us? No?
Yeah, it just went away. Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so frustrating.
The instructions actually said that there was one bracket on the opposite side of the bottom, and I was like, that doesn't seem enough, like, you know. And I was like, sure, I have to test it. So when I had the mattress on and everything, I jumped on it, and the fucking board just went straight through. So I actually had to lift the bed up, stick one of the kids' chairs underneath it, get in underneath, unscrew the bracket, put it back up, screw it in, and I stuck in 2 extra brackets, and it'll hold an elephant now, so it's grand. Lucky I didn't jump in on the top bunk.
I was going to say, was it the top bunk? Yeah.
So,
I was saying, Al, you do realise that you've just built yourself a doghouse, right? So anytime you piss your wife off, that's where you're going to be.
Well, it's kind of a room for me anyway.
Yeah. I'll be like, I claim top bunk.
I might podcast from in there, actually. Nate, what have you been up to, mate?
Oh, fucking hell. Went to IKEA today. It sucked donkey balls big time. It was awful. I'll talk about that later, though. I'm making loads of skulls, which has been fun. And they've been going all over the world, man.
Yeah, see that.
I'm naming them now before they go, so they'll get a name. So that's fun. I built a nice knife out of Wengi. No one knows what that wood's called. It's called Wengi Wangi, and it's really nice. Gave me a spin, and it really hurt. Stinks, yeah. Especially when you put it on the belt grinder.
Sucks or something.
Yeah, bloody stuff. I do like it though. It's nice wood. I did a on the way to 3K giveaway, which was fun. Made a little Benchmade Kiridishi and a pocket slip, and I sent that to somebody, so that was nice. And that's about it, really. Made some bit holders for impact drivers, which was good fun. I thought we'll be making a lot more of those because they seem to have gone down really well. Oh, and some skull beads as well. They were nice. made some in brass and copper. So that, I had a fun week really. In fact, these last 2 weeks I've been sending out like 5 or 6 orders a day. So I've been really, really busy. It's been really good.
That's good. Good to be busy.
Yeah. Good to be busy. You know what they say about Nate being bored with wandering hands and all that? I can't remember how the saying goes now.
What?
Anyway.
What are you doing with wandering hands?
That's it. Just don't let me get bored.
All right. Well, the questions have been shit so far. I have a couple left over. Will I lash into a couple of them and then we'll take a few live ones? Yeah. Ask me why I'm in the car. People know why I'm in the car. I'm too fucking loud. Okay, where were we? These are from, 3 weeks ago now, because we didn't bother our holes going on last week. John Williams, what item have you been so happy with you didn't want to let anyone else have, either a paying customer, a giveaway, or a winner, or a gift? Johnny?
All of them. Because I don't like anybody, so I don't want to give any of my cool shit away. So
That's fair enough. Where's he gone? He's gone.
He's gone again. He fucked off. It's like having a 5 foot tall toddler.
Nice. What about you? What was the question again?
I know what the question was. I was listening. Let me think. I don't know. I quite often get attached to projects like that. I never keep anything for myself. It's like a curse. I'll tell you what. I made a coconut maker necklace the other month because I needed some new maker bling. And coconut's a great little material, and I just really like it. And these nice little discs, beads, and I made all the fittings for it out of copper, and then I put it up on my Instagram, and someone said, "Oh, well, I'd like that. How much is it?" I was like, I sold it. I was like, I can't keep anything for me. God damn it! It's like a compulsion.
Did you say that you made that out of coconut?
I didn't make it. I bought the beads, but yeah,
like real coconut.
Yeah. The shell.
That's like me go around with a chain made out of fucking pork chops, like.
It doesn't work like that.
If you were stuck, you could have a little nibble off them, like.
Like those sweets. What are those dirty, horrible sweets you get on a necklace?
You just get them on a watch as well, didn't you?
Yeah, and then they made a thong out of it, and everyone was like, "No, stop."
Yeah. Too far.
Taking it too far. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck you. Anyway, that's what I've been doing. That's that. Yeah, I think that's mine. Anyway, what about you, Al?
My Starship Enterprise. I still have it. It's in pieces in a box upstairs, but I still have it. I didn't want to give it away to anyone. It's just so cool, and it took me a long time to make. It was a bit of a labor of love. So, I love it, and I am going to glue it and put it back together, and it will again take pride of place, even though Mrs. will hate it. But yeah,
I was going to say, I bet your wife really loves it. Toys.
Forcing my kids to be Trekkies. Where was we had John Made It there asks, why isn't Nate in his camper charging his toaster? He's frozen. He's not really frozen.
I think he's just giving him a dirty eye.
What's the question?
Why aren't you in your camper? And I meant to ask you that as well, because you've not been doing that lately, have you?
No, I don't know. I don't know why. I just decided I'm just going to do it in here, and everyone can put up with me yelling around.
Is it because the neighbours complained?
No.
Not the stalkers walking around with no pants on.
The stalkers complained.
Why are you half naked going into your camper van every Wednesday night?
Kevin Sharkey asks, do you ever find it hard to think up questions for a podcast? No, I don't.
That's why we
No.
get you to do it.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm asked on another podcast to ask questions, I can just look back at all the ones that have been asked to us, so it makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
Can
What's
Nate
that?
give Woodshop74 asks, can Nate give us a visual update on his juggling?
All right, jugglers.
Get a couple of coconuts.
We should fucking show offs.
What? You don't like jugglers? You never mentioned that
No.
before.
Hate them. We should know that anyway. We've definitely mentioned that before. And no, I'm not juggling. I'm not even going to try. I can't do it.
And Lindsay Murphy wants to see fire juggling. Light some coconuts on fire.
Nobody wants to see that. Nobody. It's crap.
How many Dremels has Johnny been asked for since his sponsorship?
See, I'm after giving them all away. That's the thing. I gave them to all the first guys that asked, so they're all gone now. Unlucky.
What? Hang on. I thought I was one of the first people to ask.
No, unlucky. Sorry.
Damn.
William Simpson, how you put? He says, "How quickly will YouTube shut down the stream if Nate stands up?" No!
See, he needs to stand on a chair.
Bit of skin there. Uh-oh.
You didn't sit down on the dog, did you? What else have we got so far? Woodshop74, Johnny can have a free Dremel.
Piss off.
Yeah. John made it. Question for Kevin Sharkey. How much do you make your own way podcast pay you to ask so many questions each week? He sends us free t-shirts.
Hang on, mine wasn't free.
Yeah, I had to buy mine as well.
I didn't get a free t-shirt.
I think we've been had.
This is like a fucking quick fire round doing questions like this. Kevin Sharkey. How did your sourdough go, Al? Mine was shy. Mine actually went all right. But I tell you what happened was I made it kind of the day before and I stuck it in the fridge, which your man in the video on that Nate sent me said was all right. And I just bunged it in the oven the next morning, but I didn't let it come to room temperature. So it was a little bit doughy, but it was actually really tasty. It tasted like proper fucking sourdough that you'd buy in a bakery. So yeah, it was grand. So I don't know what you did, but I actually haven't touched it again since. I might do another one this week. Let's see how we go. What are you all drinking? I'm on. Who was that again? Woodshop74. Brewmaster, an IPA. It's made in Ireland. Where is it again? That's made in Dundalk is my one. What about you, gents? Water.
Pink.
Peckham Springs.
Not pink.
Water.
It is pink.
Water, because I don't want to abuse too many people. I don't want to get too carried away tonight. I'm still going to abuse people, but just not as bad.
You know what? Damn it! I keep my phone's resting on my laptop. I'm calling on my phone, and I keep going to use the mouse to navigate, and it doesn't work.
William Simpson asks, actually, can we get Nate to measure himself on the stream to prove he's 6 foot? No, we don't want him to stand up. We don't want him to stand up.
I'll stand up. I'll go and get a tape measure, and I'll stand up.
Have you not got one in your pocket, like an everyday carry, no?
No. Huh? Who carries a tape measure every day? They're all lost.
Woodshop74 asks, can Nate do a top knot with his locks?
Yeah.
Go on then. Let's see. Fucking
top
hipster.
Knot. That looks like a man bun.
Well,
and I fucking can't anyway.
When I'm in the workshop and it's getting on my tits because it all goes kind of like that, I'll get a bit of copper and I'll wrap around it, and then I really go hipster.
That's way too fucking hipster.
I know. A bit of copper wire, just like.
John made it. Can I just get it out of the way? Johnny, where the fuck is my free knife? And Nate, how many knickknacks do you have in your handbag?
Give me phone and I'll tell you.
I presume it's because of the pandemic and whatnot that the postman is slow. Just go out every day and wait for the postman. And it might not be the postman, so you should wait all day for the post every day. It'll be on its way.
Yeah, that's exactly what you should do. Who's texting me?
John, you asked Lindsay to drink up. Are you playing a secret drinking game? Because I didn't hear anyone say cockwomble. Not since the beginning.
I didn't say cockwomble.
No, I didn't. Cockwomble? No, I didn't say
No.
cockwomble.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm after saying it for you. I better have a drink. What's this one now? A Yankee White IPA. Ooh.
Sounds more like fucking wank than yank.
You picked your water and shut it.
It's actually. It's.
I can't help it. I like water.
I'm gonna try the other one because that other one's a bit weaker, and I won't be able to read questions if I keep going.
Bit hoppy, eh? Who's the hipster now? You posh lager.
Wicklow Wolf Season IPA, 3.8%. That'll be grand. Where are we? He's going to make. Kevin Sharkey said he's going to make it to Makers now. It's delayed until 2021. Well,
no, because I'll have nobody left that I'm talking to. I'll have pissed everybody off by then.
Well, I couldn't fucking tell you what I'm doing next week. Never mind next year. So need to get rid of that.
Out the window. Go on. No.
I just fucked that on the kid's seat in the back. It's grand.
You're cluttering up the bedroom, Al.
It's actually getting really warm. I'm going to turn the AC on, nice and cool.
Yeah, can't wait for that noise to come over the airwaves.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, it's fucking like a train.
Well, it is a diesel, like.
What is? I can't hear it.
Oh, it's really loud.
He's only.
I have it turned down because I presumed you were going to be hitting your microphone for the night.
I'm not using it.
Nobody gets to see it now. What actually happens? He done that on purpose. Boom, 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 boom.
That's
actually a perfect interpretation of what Nate does on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
Only
Well,
by
not
accident.
even not even a weekly basis. Just when I can be bothered to turn up.
Or when he fucks off George's toaster.
Oh yeah. Or if I need a wee.
Karam Hussein, and I hope I pronounced that right. I'm sober as well, although some rum will go down well. Rum, nice, yeah.
He's from County Cavan, you know that?
County Cavan.
Yeah.
How many people have you pissed off this week? I guess that's aimed at Johnny.
I lost 26 followers, and I pissed 3 off extremely well. I'm not done yet, though. Still, it's only Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're all saying cop wobble. It's not cop wobble. It's cock
Wobble?
wobble. Cop wobble.
Oh. I'm doing it again with the mouse. God damn it.
Woodshop74 asks, is Nate wearing beads? Where?
Yeah.
Anal beads.
Nah, these fall out.
Christ. There's a thought. Where's Ant and Deck guy? Did they fuck off after I called them Ant and Deck?
Maybe they did, yeah. I haven't seen them since. Right, I'll go back, do another question here. Camo Customs, you and the guys have been given tickets to an illegal cockfight. When you get there, you discover that it's not chickens, but penises. And they're all on the bill. You're all on the bill. It's a knockout situation. Who goes first? Who lasts the longest? And is there a chance that Hamish Big Balls McGinty is in danger of losing his undefeated title?
It just froze as soon as you said cockfight, but I can't imagine this went very well.
I heard the words, but I took nothing in after the start, and because I totally did a squirrel on it.
Right, so I'll win.
I started reading comments and I totally lost track of what was. I can't read and listen at the same time.
There's the brothers now, expecting your channel to take a dive as of tomorrow. Good riddance.
Oh, we should we should say that we're in partnership with Brothers Make. We'll fucking ruin them.
To be fair, I've been doing that for years, so
And don't forget, we have audio of them coursing.
Yeah, it's on my story. I've saved it on my insights on my profile. I love it.
Mr. Nerd Coffee, you guys have any upcoming large projects you're excited to start work on?
I've got to do carpentry this week. That's like got to play with some wood.
That's all right, though. You were a builder.
Yeah, I know. I used to do all that carpentry stuff.
Well, come on. It's in question still. We still haven't. It's in question over the whole Consa incident.
Fuck, who calls it that? A stupid name for a
I know, it's like everybody.
phone school. It's an Irish thing. Gotta be. It's not fucking weirdo.
Hang on, we have some Americans here. Lindsay, do you know that they call it a Consa over in the States?
She's like, what are you talking about?
Oh, I really fucking hope so.
No.
Well, what's your big project?
I'll build a desk and some shelves twice, which is annoying, but it's like massive bits of oak and stuff, so it's all good fun. It'll be all right.
Who's it for? Is it for you?
No, everyone. What's the question or the item? I don't know.
What?
What do you mean? The question or the?
Yeah, what he's building? Is it for him or is it for somebody else?
Sorry, I thought you
No,
meant
I'm building desks. I'm building desks for a doctor.
Oh, for a doctor.
Yeah,
Fancy.
Yeah. I know. I don't know why I said yes.
Do you put on like a funny accent when you're talking to the doctor?
Yeah. Really funny. That's why I call myself like when I'm signing into restaurants and stuff like that. I'll call myself doctor, just because people treat you differently, and they actually do. So like if you go to a restaurant or you book a hotel, like book it as doctor and then your name, whatever that might be, and you get treated nice. It's good. Or sometimes they look at you like you. Yeah.
But like that's all well and good. I just don't know what's going to happen if somebody takes ill.
Yeah.
You'll be like, Dr. Nate.
You just say, I'm not that kind of doctor.
Do you even have a first aid course or anything? No.
No.
You should have had that if you were a builder.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, he set you up, mate. He set you up. Set you up, mate.
I work for family builders, like small, low-key, dodgy builders. You know, these guys aren't paying for a first aid course and they're not doing risk assessments.
Johnny, how about you? Have you got any big upcoming projects you're excited about?
Just in a workshop. Well, yeah, that and the log press that I seem to never get a chance to do any work on.
Yeah.
Oh, and I started looking last night at building my heat treat oven as well. So yeah, do you know what I'm doing? I'm just adding more jobs to the jobs that I can't get finished.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I've a bit of boggo coming my way soon, but I doubt it'll be a long time before I get to do it with it. But I'm excited to get my hands on some boggo, so I'll see what I come up with that.
Mm-hmm.
So, Woodshop74 asked, "How's Alan's new shop coming along?" My shop is shit. It's a fucking tiny garden shed, and everything's on the fucking floor. I lifted it all up and put it on the bench the other day because it's not like I'm going to get any turning done anytime soon. But when I need to turn on the machine, everything has to get out of the fucking way. Yeah, it's a pain in the hole. I actually do have a job. One of the guys in work has an MG, and he gave me, they kind of have these hub nuts, a center hub nut that have two wings on it.
Yeah.
He said it's a pain in the bollocks because he's hitting it with a rubber mallet to tighten it, and he has them kind of torque marked because they do tend to vibrate off. So he gave me this kind of design. He wants me to make a wooden kind of spannery type thing that sits over it, just so it won't scratch it, so he wants it made out of wood. I was like, maybe aluminium might be better than wood, but he fancies wood, but he wants me to do it, and he wants me to laser engrave the MG logo on it. So that might look cool.
Would that be aluminum for our American friends?
Aluminum, yeah. Lindsay said, so I don't know. She said the worst person to ask. The worst person to ask? She worked for NASA. You should know.
They don't have much use for a consort, though, to be fair.
Oh, she said they call it a cut-off saw.
No, that's just stupid.
I don't know. Let me see. John said he went for a piss. What did he miss? Maybe listen back if we get it downloaded. Mr. Air Coffee said, I used the end of a pistol as a hammer before. Really?
That doesn't sound sensible.
Oh, is that not very bad for the gun? Right, okay. I'll go back to the page because there's nothing there, really. Another Camo Customs. This is like a Camo Customs attack. Okay, Dale Whitten comes back from a zombie apocalypse and is employed by B&Q to do Supermarket Sweep Apocalypse Edition. The three of you have one trolley each. What do you grab most of and why? Consider this a more family-friendly question. Nate?
Loads of batteries, Ryobi batteries. And then, I don't know, anything shiny. Just you got to go to the tool section. I'm not really too bothered about power tools. I'll fill it up with hand tool. No, they're all crap in B&Q. All of that McAllister crap.
I'd probably go for the gardening stuff because the gardening tools and all that are quite expensive in B&Q.
You
know.
Yeah, I'll definitely get a lawnmower. That'd be nice. Because they do a battery version. I'll have that. That'd be nice.
Chainsaws, strippers.
Yeah, no. Scary.
What else? What fucking? I suppose building materials, maybe.
I don't know.
Johnny, do you want to throw your 2 cents in?
I'd be going for dangerous shit.
Yeah.
Like axes, chainsaws, petrol, 2-stroke, ride-on lawnmower. Be like fucking Mad Max on a fucking ride-on lawnmower.
Trolley.
What about?
Would they have like? I don't think they'd have very good quality axes and stuff, though, wouldn't they? It'd be like fucking yellow pack.
You don't need good quality to scare the living daylights out of somebody and take their shit.
Why are you so rude?
Let me go back through the comments here and see where we're at. Sorry, this is just what happens when you're live.
We normally edit all this crap out.
Oh yeah, totally.
Like methodically go through and pick out all the boring bits.
Wayward Wood, you're gonna get us kicked off of YouTube saying you like to use cats as a hammer.
I use the rear end of a pistol. I'd shoot my own face.
Mr. Nerd Coffee says Nate uses handbags for sure.
Are you still doing this drinking game? Is this still? Is anybody actually doing it?
I don't know. Well, before we went on, Lindsay said she was only after having her breakfast, so I doubt like she's going to be gargling, is she?
Can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
Where are we? John made it. Nate, what boot polish do you use in your beard?
Ouch. Ouch. It's funny because it's true.
I'll take a sponsorship from Just for Men just around about now because no one else is giving me nothing.
Do you know what you should do now? You need to get in touch with Dremel.
No.
They take fucking anybody these days.
Yeah, I know. I've seen.
The brothers said that B&Q stock fist cars, which are top axes. So there you go. I didn't know that.
Oh, you learn something new every day.
And
they can totally make shit up, and we can't question it. Like,
yeah.
Graham said that they stock Husqvarna as well. So there you
What's
go.
that?
Husqvarna.
Yeah, you haven't heard of Husqvarna?
No.
There's no fucking way you were a builder.
No, Lindsay's definitely drinking because she says, I have to be a responsible Puritan. I think she was trying to write parent. She's drunk.
Yeah, rum.
Can't mention the drinking with Lindsay. It's a bit too, you know?
Early. Late.
I don't like the word alcoholic, but No.
Kevin Sharkey, watch Brain Dead by Peter Jackson at Cram Hussein, and you'll see what a lawnmower can do in a zombie apocalypse.
That's brilliant.
Mm.
Oh, what a flick. I haven't seen that in a while. Jesus.
Do B&Q struck Dremel, actually?
They stuff, yeah, they do. Yeah, not a huge fucking variety of stuff, but they do some stuff. Yeah.
Not that you need it. Just phone up your friends. I need a high speed car. Send it to me. Fucking bastard.
Look, it wouldn't be an episode.
Oh.
It wouldn't be an episode without this man. Prickly sauce. One day I'll have a question, just not today. Smiley face.
Where is he? Is he on the thing? Is he here?
No, he was. This is on the page.
Fuck me, he can't even bother these bollocks showing up, and he's messaging us constantly.
Nate,
All
you're
the
his
time.
mate.
Almost every day. And he couldn't be bothered these balls showing up.
Nate,
Couldn't
you're
be
mates
bothered.
with him.
Yeah.
You're mates with him. Ring him now,
Yeah.
live on air. Ring him now, live on air.
If I touch my phone, this is going to go wrong. I've
You
already
could-
tried to use my
you could-
laptop to control it 5 times. I just, no.
Have you not got
There's
a
no
house
way.
phone?
No. I had to get rid of it because my mum kept phoning, leaving voicemails, which pisses me right off. Oh, hello, it's your mother. I don't know why you're not picking up the phones because I'm fucking out.
Jesus Christ, I haven't had a phone call in fucking ages. My phone rings, I freak out. Something wrong?
You sounded like what the fuck's his name? Ricky Gervais there or something. That was like a Ricky Gervais joke.
So I sound like a short fat man, is that what you're saying? That's where this is going now.
or the other lad, Carl Pilkington. That's who you were.
That moany twat. Right, this is getting worse, you know.
Mr. Nerd Coffee asks, what's on top of your tools to buy list? Johnny?
Oh. It depends on the budget. Like, if I had an unlimited budget, not unlimited, but if I had a couple of grand in the bank, tomorrow morning I would buy a heat treat oven. After that, I would buy a Rockwell tester.
Yeah, that's good. I'd
Ooh,
buy a
and a mill.
tank.
I'd like a mill.
I really want a tank. Like, really want one.
That's not a tool.
Yeah, it is. I'd use it for one. I'd find a reason. I'd find a way.
He'd use it to go collect copper.
Yeah. Hand it over.
Copper collection!
Forget bell. Ding, 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 ding. It'd be awesome. Could put a little trailer on the back.
I'd
And a
love,
recycling sign.
I'd love a planer thicknesser and a jointer. That'd be something that I could do with. Nothing too massive, you know, just little things.
Tidy. Would you not get a workshop first, though, no?
Nah, fuck it. I work in the garden.
Keep outside.
Yeah,
You're
'cause
right.
we've totally got the weather for it.
I've a big sheet of plastic there that I took off them mattresses. I'll just fucking make something out of it. Be grand. Where am I? Let me see. Is Nate bitter about the Dremel sponsorship?
Why
No,
would
what
you
gave
be
you that idea?
Why would you be bitter?
What gave you that idea? I'm really happy for Johnny.
I'm not fucking asking it. That was Karam Hussein.
All right, Ned, relax.
I'm really pleased for you, mate.
You're getting
He's
really
not-
irate. Relax, it's okay. Chill.
He's not
chill,
bitter.
calm.
He's not bitter. He's not bitter.
I'm not bitter.
No,
I
he's
said
not.
I'm not. Fucking well, I said I wasn't.
All right, man, we believe you.
Yeah,
Calm
good.
down.
Let's move
Calm
on.
down. Fucking hell.
Just one drill would be nice, like you know, with a flex shaft. That would be really good. Like, I wouldn't even be greedy and ask for a 40 flex. I wouldn't.
Mr. Nerd Coffee said use your wife's phone. Ring Rob.
There's a Dremel.
Ring Rob. Where are we? No, right. Okay, I'll go back to the page and do another question here.
Oh, hang on. Mr. Nerd Coffee called me a hoity-toity sumbitch. It's taken 40 minutes for someone to call me something. That's poor. That's weak.
Yeah, you normally piss someone else off real quick, though.
Pretty quick, yeah.
Excuse me. Cunningham Custom Creations. How much of an impression does packaging make, in your opinion? Do people appreciate it? Should you go the extra mile? And do you think customers remember or don't care? It depends what you're buying, I think. Where the fuck's he gone?
He fucked off.
Fuck's sake.
Well, if you want my take on it, right? Packaging is extremely important because when DPD deliver your package and they've driven over it about 75 fucking times, it looks a bit shit.
Yeah, that's
wankers.
True. Did you hear the question, Nate?
No, what was that?
How much of an impression does packaging make, in your opinion? Do people appreciate it? Should you go the extra mile, or do you think customers remember or don't care?
I think it's really important, actually. Don't make it look like the bloody iPhone. Everybody does that. Like those white boxes, like that really pisses me off. Like leave that alone. That's been done. Do something personal. I do like a personal package. Like I send mine out. They get like a little treasure map and a little handwritten note. Just something, just to make it nice. So I do think it's important. But I do hate it when everything dresses up like an iPhone. That does piss me off. It's been done.
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends on what you're actually packaging. Like, I mean, if you're sending somebody a load of fucking pencils, it doesn't need to be wrapped up, or a fucking pipe, or But if it's something that you've made, yeah, that should be nicely packaged, and you would remember, that it came nice. Where was Kevin Sharkey? Nay, what are the magnetic properties like on your bit holders?
Good, because one of the bits went with one, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That really annoyed me. Yeah, it's magnetic. Just it's just a standard bit holder. It's nothing madly expensive. I did look at doing buying in a whole bunch of like sort of premium quality bit holders, like and then shrouding those. But no one wants to pay any more than fucking 15 quid for a bit holder, So it's magnetic. It's not going to win any awards or anything, but it is what it is. It's all good.
Johnny the Butter said, if you were on time, you would have seen the rest of the insults.
Oh, score! So I got some insults early in the show. That's okay.
Before you were even on.
Excellent. That's how fucking good I am.
Mr. Nerd Coffee asks, how worn out are Johnny's knee pads after getting the Dremel sponsorship?
Knee pads? What a little bitch. Us pros don't wear knee pads.
William Simpson, has Johnny been dyeing his hair during lockdown?
No. Clearly fucking not.
Deadpan. No.
Look at the fucking state of my head. No.
No.
The fucking questions keep jumping. I don't know what the fuck. There we go.
What are you saying? What's he saying?
The questions just keep jumping on me for some reason. Woodshop74, has Johnny decided Pew Pew, Barney, or McGrew yet?
What the fuck is that?
Pew Pew, Barney, McGrew.
No.
No. What? What's going on?
I've no idea.
Shop Dog Workshop said, my wee prize from Johnny is still in the box in the kitchen.
Score.
There you go. That's the power of good packaging, isn't it?
He got a free knife.
I haven't got one.
You should get t-shirts printed with "I got a free knife" from Bespoke Bloke Designs.
Yeah, hilarious.
Yeah, but when you actually do give away a knife, send it with it. Lindsay Murphy, have they opened up the hair salons or barbershops yet? Not here, they haven't.
No.
Not legally.
What do you think? I bought. Would you?
I was walking downtown there about 2 weeks ago, and I seen these two, shall we say, not Irish people, standing outside a closed door hair salon with the fags, and I was like, okay, definitely, they were like doing illegal hairdressing.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell,
It's
what's
like
the world coming
prohibition
to?
hairdressing.
I could just see it now. Oi, what are you up to? You going taking cocaine and looking for some hookers? No, I'm going for a haircut.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
John made it. Where's Rob at Prickly Sauce? I thought he was going to replace Nate. Yeah, sure. Don't know what's going on there. And Lindsay said they've opened up everything there. Get a haircut with a COVID on the side. Will we do a few more questions or move on to our usual sections?
Hang on.
I don't mind.
Anton Decker trying to. I wonder who is that aimed at me or Nate? Why would you dye your hair grey?
I'd say it's me. It's grown back grayer than it was before.
Oh yeah, that does that when you shave.
Yeah, it's got a lot grayer.
I don't give a fuck. At least you don't look like a fucking either a 6-year-old fucking I don't know what it is. What would you call it?
Baby.
Yeah. 40-year-old baby.
Boss baby.
So weird watching a 6-year-old drinking beer in his car.
That's another one gone.
Oh no, it was aimed at me. Cunts.
So, gents, do you want to keep going with questions or what? Nate was okay. Johnny, you okay? Or
yeah, I'm okay. Drive on.
All right, Sean. Right, I'll go back to the page. Woodshop74, who's in the chat, asks, so we have confirmed in Nate's handbag he keeps knickknacks, freshen up wipes, trinkets, beard dye, and juggling balls. With that in mind, Alan, Johnny, Alan and Johnny, if you had a big handbag, what would you carry? Did we answer something like that before?
Possibly.
Mine's a hammer. I'd have a hammer if I had a handbag. I'd bring a hammer around with me.
Do you know something that I've realised this week, right? Recently I bought a shitload. Like, I mean, a shitload of Sharpies for the workshop. I can't find any of them. I must have bought 30 of them. I actually can't find any of them.
You lost them already?
Yeah. I literally went in there with about 10 and fucked them around, just threw them around so that they'd be everywhere. Like, so before that, I had one for about 6 months, the same one. But I figured I need to buy some because there isn't much life going to be left in this thing, right? And I bought them because they were doing a pack. I think they were doing a pack of 10 for like £2 or something. I think that's what it was. So they were dirt cheap. So I bought a load of them, and now they're all gone. I reckon it's probably a month. And they're gone. So I'd fill my Nate style handbag with Sharpies.
You can't brand it a Nate style handbag. That's not. It's not. When's this become a thing?
I didn't brand it. They call it behind your back.
Oh.
I'm only telling you because we're friends. I'm just letting you know.
Well, like, the reason I'd choose a hammer would be because, you have them little loops on your belt for sticking in a hammer. On your belt, on your overalls. Well, in work, I use an engineer's hammer. It doesn't have the claw on the back. It's a ball peen hammer. And it constantly falls out. And I'm a lazy bastard. I like to fucking carry all the tools to where I'm going at once. I don't want to go fucking there, go back to the workshop and come back again.
It's like me with the
Yeah.
shopping.
Yeah. You
Carry
fucking-
all the shopping.
the hero with all the fucking shopping. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that's why if I was to have a man bag or Nate bag, whatever the fuck you're calling it, yeah, that's why I'd have a hammer in it. Oh, there's more questions.
I just got my top tip sorted. Yes.
Oh, you're gonna tell me about how to fucking holster me fucking hammer, are you?
No. You have to wait. You have to wait. It's a belter.
John Maida as Maker Central 2021. Will you be there? Don't know.
don't know.
I'm not sure I'm comfortable going into big crowds for a while.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I went to IKEA today. I can tell you, mate, it was horrible.
Well, I mean, McDonald's drive-throughs opened up over here, and there's a McDonald's across the road. The same road goes into Tesco, and the queue was from one roundabout all the way back up to the next one. It wasn't far off, blocking off the main road. They were all fucking queuing for McDonald's, and they both have the one entrance as such into it. And I believe in Dublin there was another one. It was an Artane. The guards had to be called out to turn people away, as they're all queuing for McDonald's, which I don't get because it's shit.
McDonald's is fucking horseshit.
Yeah, I went.
I don't know how people fucking no. The only thing they do well, and they do it well, is coffee. They do a good coffee.
Yeah,
But
that's fair.
is,
they do nice coffee.
Their food is fucking wank.
I wouldn't even be hold. Mr. Nerd Coffee said, so how about a lock folder, Johnny?
Yeah, see, Nate's going to, he said at some point, buy a knife off me.
No, I fucking didn't.
Not you, the real Nate.
Oh.
And he's going to be looking for a lock folder because, you know, that's the kind of person he is. So,
what's a lock folder?
Yeah, what's
a really
that?
fucking complicated fucking knife to figure out how to make. That's
I
what
see
that
what
is.
you mean. A locking folding knife. Yeah, I got you.
Order a normal fucking knife that's easy to make. I was
picturing a folder.
No. That sounds like a pain in the ass.
Like a filing cabinet.
Exactly. A fucking pain in the arse.
You could do a slip joint, that'd be easy enough, but having it locked would be a pain in the nuts.
Exactly.
Well,
yeah.
See you in a month when you've done that then.
I charge by the hour though.
Shop Dog Workshop said, never mind these cock wombles, John, I'll be there. Lindsay said there's a black hole somewhere in Johnny's shop.
There fucking is, you know.
That's a bit racist.
Ooh. The week that's in it. Ouch.
There, Mr. Nerd Coffee said, so whose house am I staying in when I come over to Maker Central? Not mine, because it won't be over in Ireland. So
you've got a bit of a commute if you come to us.
Yeah.
Stay with Nate though. Nate loves having people around, coming to the village.
John Maynard said, I'm sorry, as soon as I see Nate, I want to look in his handbag.
I'll be taking a handbag, right? If I can.
Lindsay said, fuck you.
Oh, it's rude.
Karam Hussein said, why don't we say it behind Nate's back? We message it to him and ask questions about it all the time. He's looking behind.
Stop texting me.
When I get to the bottom, it's
always a podcast.
When I get to the bottom, it jumps. Sorry. It's a bit annoying. Okay, there we go. If a handbag was at least 4 foot, I'd put Nate in there. He carries all the shit anyone would need anyway. Sorry, that was from Brothers Make. So there you go.
You'd have 3 foot of him hanging out the handbag.
6 foot tall, mate. You couldn't fit me in a 4 foot handbag.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
God.
It's unbelievable. 4 foot.
William Simpson said 4 foot. That's going to be fairly roomy, isn't it?
Oh, you're going on my shit list.
And then the brother, then brother said, "Gotcha," but get his man bun in there too. Remember?
All right, that's it.
He's
He
driving
slammed-
down. He's driving down to Deck's house.
He slammed his phone on the table. Disgust. My AC is not on. There we go. Oh, that's better.
Yeah, we can hear it. It's like a train.
You know that brothers Meg live in the same house. You know that, don't you? Their wives live in the house next door.
He actually fucking left.
Did he?
Yeah.
He'd be all right.
Do you know what? He's ringing Rob. That's what's happening. He's ringing
He'll gently
Rob.
remove his tampon. He'll come back.
Yeah, but I actually have to allow him back into the chat. So that's the thing.
Yeah, fuck him.
Oh, jeez, that stinks. Oh, he wants to come back in. Will I let him back in, folks?
I'd say no.
Fuck, I'll let him back in, but I tell you what, I'll mute him. And he won't know he's muted. Right, so now we don't have to listen to him, but we can look at him.
Yeah.
No, I'll let him back in. That's bad. Now, here we go. Yeah, now he's pretending. Yeah.
Oh,
Don't forget. Don't forget. Like, I mean, this is going to be going out on a podcast as well, so, people won't see you do that, mate.
We do shit like that all the time, though. We forget that
That's
people
true.
can't see us.
Just got to keep you guessing.
I'm surprised we're still going and nobody's reported us yet.
I fucking don't encourage them. For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be
they'll
fucking
do it.
brilliant.
Murray Lothan Woodworks. 1 laser or 2?
Depends on how many sharks you have.
Okay, you want sharks with freaking lasers. Yeah.
I've got one on the dog.
Mildly ill-tempered sea bass. What's this? Lindsay said first and last live. Oh.
She told us to fuck off 10 minutes ago. Like she gets very angry when she's drunk.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. This bloody thing keeps jumping. Chop Dog Workshop. It got dark there quick, Alan. Switch is a live. It is on live chat, but it's just when I'm reading questions. When I get to the bottom of the scroll, it jumps to newer questions for some reason. I don't know. Someone said you've gone to phone your mum. Is that what you did, Nate?
No. She'd be in bed by now.
John Maiden says, I honestly, he must be having a few drinks. Love this podcast, but don't tell anyone.
Okay, we won't.
All 4 listeners will hear
it. What? I don't get what. All right, okay. Next one. Made by Fergus. What size hammer should I take to the front door when yet another buy cheap gas from us salesman comes calling as you're just sitting down to eat your evening meal? Oh man, I fucking hate when that happens.
God, I fucking hate those guys.
But luckily, lockdown has kept all them fuckers away and no leaflets or any of that shit. It's been great.
I haven't been getting any phone calls either, which I've noticed.
I never really did.
Oh, I used to get fucking loads of them, wankers.
I had a classic today. Hello, I'm ringing from Virgin Mobile. I was like, oh yeah. We're just checking you're happy with your plan. I was like, I'm on EE. Is that Mr. Wiltshire? And he's like, you called me, so you fucker. You should know who you're phoning. And you just one of those Like you kind of messing with him a little bit, and they literally just will not take no for an answer and hang up. Like, I'm going. Yeah, but before you go, I'm going now. I'm gonna hang up on you. I hate them. I hate them so much. My favourite one though is like, oh, we've heard you're in a car accident. Or like, oh my god, am I okay? really fuck with them.
That's good. I like that.
Mm.
Yeah, no, like I haven't had any bother with that in this house at all. But then we had only moved in. Now there was a lot of leaflets coming in the first while. So much so I'm gonna fucking do a no leaflet fucking sign on the door, no whatever the
I
fuck.
have one. They don't care. They'll still fucking do it.
Yeah. I
Especially
think
politicians.
I think I'll just release the hounds. Fuck it. Right, next one. Made by Fergus. What non-hammer type tool would be your favorite non-hammer hammer?
Oh, pistol.
That's not a tool.
Oh, fucking pistol. If I was allowed a gun in the UK, I'd definitely use it as a hammer. That sounds fucking brilliant. I just love that. I use this. Back end of that.
Yeah, I've done that a couple of times. It's handy.
Yeah. Power drill. Nice big battery. Put on.
I have a 24mm spanner in work that I pretty much use for everything. It releases brake calipers. It fucking hits in bolts. It's a great job. Yeah, so that'd be my second favorite to hammer. But it can still hit things. So. Shop Dog Workshop said, I spoke to an Indian guy about a car crash for 30 minutes before he realised I was talking Scalextrics. That's brilliant. And Mr. Nerd Coffee said the pistol is so a tool.
I'm going to get one.
John Maiden said, yes, I'm very drunk. I'm listening to you guys. Cheers.
Drunk as love.
Cockwomble.
Cockwomble.
Excuse me.
No.
Woodshop 74 just said Alan.
Alan. Oh.
Mr. Nerd Coffee said Johnny is going to just use Dremels as hammers, not that he gets them for free.
Oh mate, it's so frustrating. I'm falling over them in the workshop. They're just fucking. It's ridiculous. It's getting in the way. I'm gonna start using a Dremel now to take the bits off the other Dremels, because that's how many Dremels I have.
Did you see Bobby Duke's new video? I
didn't watch it though. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, he done something pretty cool with. I don't think it's a Dremel. It's another type of rotary tool.
It's a nail. Did he sort of nail?
Yeah, it's a nail that he turns into this like sword, like a miniature sword. But he uses like some kind of rotary tool, basically as a lathe. It was mad. Yeah, and it's interesting. Yeah, I thought of you. Thought of you when I seen it, like
because it was a big nail.
It was a big nail. It was. It was a big nail. Where are we going? Woodshop 74 said, Alan, work related, Snap On or Mac. Neither. I use cheap as shit stuff in work because it's easy enough to replace it. So Lidl or Aldi.
I read that as Strap On.
Maybe he's drinking. Maybe that's what he meant.
Yeah, you're into me.
John Maida said, fuck Johnny.
Cockwomble.
Shop Dog Workshop said, kidding aside, you guys need to keep these lives up. Cheers, man.
Thank you.
Obviously, you two watch or follow Mark, yeah? You see the fucking... Have you seen it? Because you're huge Star Wars fans, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, not huge, but yeah.
Well, 5 foot. I just think they're fucking amazing. They're so cool. He's up there like with Heath Knuckles and his spheres.
Yeah.
Yeah, his spheres are really good. Did you see the picture he put up today about he's dusting off all his spheres?
What the fuck are you doing with the torch?
That's
I'm the
real.
leprechaun.
Fucking racist.
No. Oh, fuck.
Serves you right. William Simpson said it's like that scene in King of the Hill where he used the small bottle of WD-40 to loosen the lid on the bigger one. Yeah, I like that. Mr. Nerd Coffee said, this is probably the most social interaction I've had in months. Big thanks, guys. Yeah, no bother.
No worries. Cock rumble.
John Maida said, shut up. I full stop drunk already.
Cockwomble.
Cock rumble.
Shop Dog Workshop said, fuck off. Shop Dog Workshop said, heat knuckles, I wish. Brothers Make said, love watching Mark polish his balls.
I will say though, I will say Mark's hair isn't half as fabulous as Heath Knuckles. Heath Knuckles wins on the hair front.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Now, I'm gonna fuck the questions into the back of the car because
let the kids read them tomorrow.
Yeah. Big eye kids.
Right.
What's a cock rumble?
Shall we do a few top tips, gentlemen?
I was thinking about this today, right? How about we don't do top tips and we let these fucking morons come up with some top tips? How was that sound?
Yeah.
That's a good idea, but we should have given them a minute now to think about it, though.
No, fuck them. If it's top tip, they should know what it is.
No, I've got to do mine today because it's good and topical.
Well, go on. We'll do it, but then they have to give us some as well. Okay?
No, because this was my way of getting out of not having a fucking top tip.
You don't have one. All right, okay.
We've got one.
I'm not doing it because I'm being nice.
Right, me and Nate will do it. And
okay.
Right, go
what
on.
Sort of a dickhead
I'll pick a good one then. I'll pick a good one out of these arseholes.
Right, hang on. I have to do it properly because the jingle will have to come in. Right, time for top tips. Nate. Wiltshire.
What? Yeah. Top tip. Right, I've got one. When you go shopping and you want to be the shopping bag hero, you take 2 climbing carabiners with you, like big ones, but fit around your hand. And then you clip all the shopping bags to your carabiners and you carry them all at once.
Yeah.
That's blowing your mind, isn't it? I can tell. You're speechless. I know, right?
I'd have to possess 2 of them, but yeah, it's a good.
No, you have to buy some. You just have to buy some.
Just fucking carry the bags. I'm a man of calluses. I'm grand.
Oh, I'm not. I spent some time out of the workshop and I got so soft and very clean that I was worried for a bit.
Your fucking hairy toes didn't. I saw them again a couple of days ago, you fucking animal.
I just do it to piss you off now. No, I don't. Oh, I realised today that I was walking around IKEA in my workshop shoes, and they've got like so many holes. They're like Crocs. And my toes
why don't you fucking wear your workshop shoes when you're in the workshop and you're taking fucking videos?
I don't know.
Instead, you're walking around like a fucking hobbit with these hairy toes covered in fucking.
You know what the worst thing is as well? The worst thing is I've been working with a lot of bronze and a lot of brass, and I keep picking it out of the bottom of my feet because I keep getting freaking splinters stabbing me.
Oh,
like I've got to stop going in the workshop with no shoes on. I've got to stop it.
And also, don't wear Crocs in the workshop. I've done that
in the
lathe. That's not good.
Oh no, you know that hot stuff is going to go straight through those holes.
But I don't do hot. It's the fucking timber shavings go into it. They'll stick in your feet.
Oh, scratchy and nasty. Yuck.
My top tip is I discovered these cool silicone guns, okay, or caulking guns, whatever you want to call them. But they come with like a little box of these silicone scrapers, and they've all different shapes. So depending on what you're working at, like if it be tiling or a roof like I was, it has a shape that will fit where you need to go, and it can scrape off all the overspill. But what's fantastic about it is, with the job I was doing with like putting the caulk in the ceiling, I said caulk, was when I scraped off, I could use the extra bits and fill in the next line that I was going to be working on. So when I scraped it off, I could use this, fill in the line, and scrape it clean. So I was able to use more caulk for my book, as I would say, or run out of caulk. I say caulk a lot.
And where'd you get that from? Aldi or Lidl?
No, I got it in a different shop, a hardware shop. Right. Let's see if there's a few tips. John Maiden said hot glue is great. Lindsay said Johnny is never nice.
It's true.
John Maiden said don't get it. Oh, your tip.
Well, hot glue. That's a good point.
William Simpson says I watch podcasts on the 1.2x speed, so I don't have to spend as much time listening to yous. Well, that's nice.
That's rude.
Woodshop 74
Unfollow.
said, if you need a free knife or Dremel, ask Johnny. Johnny?
Piss off.
Cock one more.
I thought it was always going to be fuck off. You've
I like
changed
to
that.
change it up a bit.
Mr. Nerd Coffee, top tip. Make sure the safety is on when using your pistol as a hammer. Andy Hughes here. Hello, Andy.
Hello, Andy.
Hey, Andy.
What's he saying? HMS Carabiners.
Yeah, Carabiner. Yeah.
That's in response to Nate's
Oh, yeah. Hang on.
comment.
It's after jumping on me again. I have to scroll back up the fucking screen. There we go. Kevin Sharkey says, if you have a nail that you can't tap out get an express nail, put it over it, and bend it back and forward, and it'll snap right off. That's a good one. Shop Dog. Yeah. We're actually going to note all these, and we'll be saying them again in future podcasts. Shameless plug. I've only made 2 YouTube videos, but the second one shows how to make a really easy non-making cup of chucks for a lathe.
Cup chuck.
Is that your tip?
Cup chuck. Cup chuck. No, that's a shameless self-promotion. You have to send us all 3 spears if you want that.
It doesn't.
That's what everyone else. Rob from Prickly Sauce just sends me loads of free stuff, so I mention him all the time.
To be fair, the only reason we do this is shameless plugs to get the extra 4 followers of the people that actually listen to it.
So far for me, it's been utter fucking waste of time.
Yeah, I've actually lost followers since I started doing this shit. I think people thought that I was actually nice, and then they started watching and realized what I was really like. It's fucking hilarious. Oh, fuck me.
Karam Hussein said, or get a 3D print something to do the same thing, which I think he means the chucks are laid, maybe. I don't know. Top tip, if you want...
Sorry, about making a dildo or something.
All right. Woodshop 74 said, top tip, if you want some decent entertainment, don't watch these bell ends. Cheers.
That's not unfollow.
I'm actually liking these people a lot more now. They were arseholes before. I'm actually getting a bit more respect for them.
Wait until you hear the next one. You like this one. Mr. Nerd Coffee said, my wife said, 2012 life hack right there to Nate's tip.
I told you. 2012? Hang on, what?
Yeah, you think you're behind the times.
He's calling you old, mate.
Or slow. One of the two. Either way, I'm not comfortable with it.
You were a bit slow to answer that, in fairness. John made a top tip. You should get me on the podcast and not Nate.
Why? What have I done?
I don't know, maybe will we get him on as a guest? Maybe. We'll see. We've got a few people.
Off, then?
We've got a few people lined up as guests. We need to get on that.
Well, they keep getting tainted by other podcasts, and then we're going to drop them like a fucking hot snot.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you talking about? There's no other podcasts.
The other one that released itself on a Sunday morning, 2 seconds before us every fucking week.
The one that you fucking left us for and went on, is that one?
Treacherous, isn't it?
Oh, I love it.
Mr. Nerd Coffee said, top tip, use a screw as a stopper/saver for your caulk tubes, which I did. And I said caulk again. Karam Hussein said, a metal turning lathe tip, when centering the tool height to the workpiece, place a steel rule between the point and the component. And if the rule is perfectly vertical to your tool height, it's centered.
What'd you do that for?
You,
what for? What'd you say?
To
What?
To get the center height onto the workpiece from your tool.
Yeah, why'd you do that?
I didn't do it. I'm reading the fucking top tip.
Yeah, what's the point?
Squirrel.
You just chuck the thing in there and you go at it hammer and tongs, and if anything's off, you whack it with a file. That's it. Waste of time.
Shop Dog Workshop. Alan, you should say cock all you want, but it never sounds like that. What?
No.
What's the name? It's cock.
Cock.
Like
Cork womble.
John Maida said, wow, cock. Oh, yeah, no, somebody else beat you to that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, somebody said that in the comments.
Who was it?
I don't know.
You can't
fucking scroll back up. It keeps fucking jumping on me.
Come on, Al. They can't read.
Shop Dog Workshop said it. Andy Pugh said HMS is the type.
What, Carabiner?
Yeah,
they're made by Sainsbury's.
Mr. Nerd Coffee, top tip: use a cheap wheatstone to check the leveling of an anvil.
Whetstone. Why? Mine's not level. It's all over the place. It's got holes in it.
Your anvil or a whetstone?
My anvil. True story. Nobody knows what those holes are actually for in the back of an anvil. It's that information's been lost in time. No one knows what they're for, but they still put them in there anyway. That's true. That.
Are they for the fullering tools and all the different tools you can?
No one knows. Nobody knows. Okay. I used it to get my anvil down the garden by putting a stick in it and rolling it over. Maybe that's what it was for.
I know a guy that he had a flatbed pickup truck. And he decided he was going to get the anvil because he got a load of his mates to help him put the anvil into the back of the truck.
It's Jimmy
myself.
And then drove home and decided he couldn't. He had nobody at his house to get the anvil out of the back of the truck. So he tied it onto 2 trees and figured he'd drive forward and it would just land in his driveway. But what he did was he pulled his 2 trees out of the ground.
I like him already.
Was that Jimmy?
No. We're not friends. He just stalks me. He's just... I like him. He's nice, but he's just very full on.
Yeah, we had him on for a while, but yeah.
He's just...
if he keeps bothering you, we'll get him on again. And that's it. That's it.
Exactly.
Brothers Mike said, we need to stop praising Nate on Instagram. Never got his shit for free.
Yeah, it's not my fault you can't stop talking about me.
Mr. Air Coffee.
I never mentioned you.
Top tip, most phones have levels on them. That's
bollocks.
Andy Pugh said there are other podcasts.
No.
Oh shit, it's after jumping again. Fuck me, that's annoying.
There's an offer, everyone.
John Maida said, fuck Johnny, also just me and you, Alan.
Oh, he's going to run the podcast without me and Johnny.
Hi, John.
Hey, John.
One Shop 74, top tip, if you're worried about your face, hide behind your microphone when live on YouTube. Boom. Boom.
What are you saying?
Boom.
I presume he's talking about me, is he?
That's the way he always
about me.
That's the way I always do it. Yeah, you can't be this pretty and have people looking at you because they won't be able to remember what's going on. If I show my face all the time, they're going to get flustered. They're not going to know what the answers are, and the podcast goes to shit.
The brother said cock womble has to be a t-shirt. I like that. Yeah,
I do like that too. Yeah,
I've got a cock womble t-shirt already.
No, cock.
I can't understand you, Jesus Christ!
Fucking racist.
No, it's not racist. I just can't understand you.
This racism has to stop.
It's not.
Ridiculous.
Fact.
John made it. Nate, can I have a free ...
Free what? If you just ask, I would give it to you. But now, you
Well,
couldn't
I
even be
think
bothered to type it out. No.
that's aimed at Al because he wants a bit of quiet time with Al. So.
Don't we all?
Hashtag woodworking. Well, fuck you, Alan, for ignoring my square. I must have missed it, mate, because it keeps jumping on me. So if you ask the question...
Do you know what? James is only here looking for fucking attention, right?
Who is it?
Hashtag woodworking.
Hashtag.
Oh, Howard. Yeah. You get too much attention from me as it is.
You do. You give him a lot of attention, actually.
Yeah. I got a T-shirt from him the other day. Wore it around IKEA. Said, "Fuck Tasbury." I thought it was appropriate.
You gave him your drill bit, didn't you?
I didn't give him. No, yeah, I did. I actually taking pictures of my my driver bits. I left it in there, sent it to him. That really pissed me right off. That's £1.50 I'm never getting back. What do you mean I haven't hit my microphone? No, I'm like...
I was wondering what that button did when you hit it.
I can't hit it because I'm doing it on my phone, and despite trying to control my phone with my laptop, and that's not working, I'm not able to hit my microphone because it's well out of the way. I can do this though. Look, I can get my microphone, which is here, and I can just go like this.
That's generally what happens. Yeah.
Yeah, but you obviously don't have your microphone plugged in, have you?
No. Just I like to have it there.
Hashtag woodworking.
I need to Google who Chris Moyles is.
Hashtag woodworking says middle finger. I only came to say hello.
Oh.
Hey James. Chris Moyles, who the fuck? Oh no, not that cunt. I fucking hate that cunt.
Yeah.
No.
Can I just say the hashtag woodworking, James? You owe me £1.37 or something.
No,
for that.
Fucking no. He's a wanker. No, you're grand.
Yeah, I like it.
What I used to always get was your man from fucking E17, and so much so that a buddy of mine made me a T-shirt. No, I'm not the guy from E17. I think I still have it somewhere. Right, that's enough of top tips now because we're fucking rolling on. Shall we do a few rants?
Go for it, yeah.
Right, bring on the rap. Like people are putting these squares. It's not coming up as the emojis that we can see. So I don't know what they mean. They could be all just giving us the finger. I don't know.
Oh, I can see them.
You can see the emojis, can you?
Yeah.
What's the one that Woodshop 74 sent at 10:38?
Little laughy smiley faces.
Okay, and then what's the one Mr. Nerd Coffee said to Kevin Sharkey at 10:39?
He's giving him the finger.
Ah, right, fair enough. Don't blame
I'm not touching it. As soon as I touch that, it's all going to go wrong again. So I'm not touching it.
Okay, Nate, have you got a rant for us this week?
Well, yeah, I've been to IKEA today.
Go for it.
Are you still in a relationship?
I went with my sister-in-law because she's moving house. So I had to get some essentials because she's got decorators in this week and ready to move in next week. But the fun thing about going to IKEA at the moment is you have to socially distance, obviously, and there's massive queues to get in there. We queued for like over an hour. But I was entertained by all of the stupid people that surrounded me, of which there were many. I took a photo of a few and put them on the on my stories. So if you're still about and want to see some fucking idiot, then that's a good place to look. Because you know what they did? Like you have to queue in the car park, which is covered, so it's underneath the store. And one person had an umbrella up. I was like, that really isn't going to help you, mate. Like, what's the purpose of this? What do you think you're going to do? So that was one of my favourites. I had to take a picture of her, stupid dickhead. And my other favourite, absolute favourite, was the couple who wore their masks just over their mouths, so their noses were poking out the top. I couldn't take a picture because it was stood right next to me. I was already getting grief from the sister-in-law by going like this, like with my phone, looking at everyone, going, "Look at this cop."
I cut holes at the mouth and at the nose because I find I can't breathe properly with them.
Yeah,
that's clever.
If you get a piece of material that just goes around your mouth, so you can still breathe. But they were my firm favourites. But generally, everyone was quite sensible and kept away from me, which was just as well because I bought the no touchy, which I would have battered them with. Fuck IKEA, bunch of arseholes.
Yeah.
And the other thing, like they must be like stalking Instagram accounts because they just like the end grain laminate worktops and like it would make me want to throw up. And they're perfectly machined chopping boards which are made to look like they're handmade. Just I fucking hate them. Necessary evil for things like wardrobes, but yeah, that's it. That's my rant. Anyway, stupid people in IKEA.
Right, sure, I'll go next. People covering up bad jobs. I discovered something today which
Badgers.
covering up bad jobs.
Badgers.
Bad jobs. Prick.
Okay.
I discovered something today, which fucking I don't know, it just annoyed me a bit. Was working on that kitchen ceiling, and we thought that somebody had left masking tape around the edge of the ceiling, the top of the wall, when they had painted it last and just painted over the fucking thing, because you could visibly see there was creases on the paint, So I was waiting because I ran out of the caulk. The missus went and got some yesterday, so I got me caulk out in the kitchen and I went at it again this morning. So
stop killing me.
So I said, right, I'm gonna fucking cut that bleeding tape out of it and see what's in behind if I need to fucking fill in behind where the ceiling meets the wall. And so I ran my knife along and pulled the tape out and expecting it to be like masking tape. It was sellotape.
Nice.
Oh, fuck.
Somebody had put a row of sellotape along, okay, to cover up gaps in the fucking wall where where the filler had gone, and then painted over. I don't even know how the fuck did they paint over sellotape.
I was going to say that must have been like effort, serious effort.
Like there's a hardware store 2 minutes away. You could fucking hop the fence at the end of the road and be there in 10 seconds. Like, I don't know, beggars belief. What the fuck were they thinking? And as I go along, I'm finding stuff like that. Like the paint jobs are fucking bad in the house. I know the house was rented before we were in it, but the paint actually wipes off the walls with a wet rag. Like it's actually coming away straight, no effort, coming away off the wall straight away. Because
so
like if you're
on all the walls.
Yeah, but if you're painting and you make a few splashes, have a wet rag with you to wash it away. Another top tip, to wipe it away. And as I wipe it away, it's fucking taking away a layer of paint, and that's not with any effort. Like so fucking bad. The cheapest as shit that they use, but yeah.
Jesus.
Anyway, that's my rant. Johnny, how about you, bud?
My rant this week is to do with the week that we're after having. There's been a lot of interesting reactions to certain posts that have been put up during the week, especially Tuesday. I think Tuesday kicked it off because it was Blackout Tuesday. I took part in it. I put up the black screen and I put up something on my stories. And because the reason I put it up my stories is because when I put up the black screen, I lost roughly 20 followers within an hour after I put it up. One or two of those, I will say, I was surprised to lose. People I would have interacted with quite a lot. Then I put up a post on my stories. So the reason I put it up on my stories, it was aimed at my followers, not looking for likes or looking for new followers. And basically said, if you have an issue with the fact that I don't like races, feel free to unfollow me, which more people did. Look, I'm white, as fucking white as it gets. I'm not perfect. I have made comments in the past or jokes, or I've made jokes about travelers and whatnot. And it's probably very wrong of me to say that, I can do that. And on the other hand, I have a big issue with what's going on in America right now. That is probably wrong of me. So I have a big issue. It's, as far as I can see, systematic racism. It's people using their power and their position to keep a minority down, and not just that. It's become murder more than once, and I have a real issue with that. But I suppose my rant is the amount of people that are getting butthurt about the fact that a white Irish guy or a white Irish girl or a white English girl or a white English guy is taking part in peacefully protesting the best way that we can. I've no interest in the rioters. They, to me, are scum. Because if somebody wants to loot my house, I'll gladly shoot them in the face and think nothing of it. I think there's people entering into that are out looking for trouble. They're out to cause trouble. They don't give a fuck about anything else. I'm talking about the actual protesters that are putting themselves out there to try to make change. If you look back through even just the last 100 years, how much change has happened by peaceful protests. All I'm saying is, don't turn around and say, "Oh, all lives matter." That's like me pulling up at a fire call and seeing a house that's in front of me on fire and running off with my fire hose and putting water on all the houses in the neighborhood. It doesn't work that way. You focus on the house that's on fire. And at the moment, the houses that are on fire are black people. They're the people that we need to focus on. That's why we're doing it. So people aren't saying Black Lives Matter and that's all we care about and that's all we give a fuck. Fuck everybody else. That's not what's going on. People are just focusing on them at the moment because that's where the issue lies. It's like, it's very messy, it's very touchy, and everyone has opinions on it. And I think my mentality is that if I see an opinion on someone on Instagram or on Facebook or something like that, I disagree with it, I'm not going to argue and fight about it and call them a cunt and this, that, and the other. I don't think this is something that you can appeal to people and talk them around. I really don't. I don't think it's something that people are going to understand by having an argument. I think that's their mentality, and I think that's something you need to walk away from. So that's what I've done. I walked away from it a lot. But at the same time, you're not gonna change my mind on how I feel about it. So look, that's my rant. I just think, if you don't know enough about it, maybe look into it. Maybe hit Google up, or speak to people. I've seen an awful lot of my followers pledge money. There's the Makers for Justice. There's Lindsay's causes. There's an awful lot of stuff out there. And if you're undecided or you don't know what's going on, maybe go and speak to the lads. Like, I'm doing this thing with Brothers Make. I'm giving them a blade. I haven't put a post up about it yet. I just reshared the stuff that Ant and Deck are putting up. Reason being, I don't know enough about it yet. I haven't put it. I need to put it into my own words first before I put up a post about it, which I think is what's holding me back at the moment. But I'll get there. I'm just a little bit slow. I'll get there. So if you need more information, go speak to Ant and Deck, or go speak to Lindsay, or go speak to someone that's involved in raising money for these charities, and see where the money goes. If that's what you're worried about, see where the money goes. We're not, you're not going to donate something and the money's going to go towards the rioters. That's not what's happening. And just remember that when people say Black Lives Matter, they're not saying fuck the whites, fuck everybody else. We're Irish. We were fucking no blacks, no dogs, no Irish. That's where we come from. So that's something that we've had to deal with for a long time. We're still regarded as, especially in the UK, in certain parts of the UK, when they hear an Irish accent, you still get a look. But hey, so look, that's my rant. I'll leave it there.
No, very, very well said. I don't think I could put that better. Yeah, I don't know where to go from that.
Shout outs, that's where we should go.
Okay, we'll do a few shout outs. So, Nate, have you got somebody to shout out?
Let me just make sure he's not in the chat because I don't want to inflate his ego live. No, we're good. Right, Gus from Man Cave Makings. There you go. Go look him up.
Yes.
He's incredibly talented. Although he will tell you that he's just starting out. No fucking way. This guy knows his shit, and I don't care what he says. I'm just getting into making. No way. Anyone who can make, for example, made an HDPE mold. It's really, really nicely engineered bit of kit. They're all it's all circular. It all breaks down. You can make a mold. You can push a hammer through the middle, a hammer handle through the middle of it to make mallets, and you just look at it and think, God, I want that. I just really want it. He's really clever. He does, he does all his own electrics, his welds. He turns his hand to everything, and I just think he's great. He's a lovely chap as well. So if you don't know him, go and say hello to Gus from Man Cave Makings from me. You won't regret it.
Did you see his magnetic holder that he made from the magnet for opening and closing the door?
I lost you for a second. I dropped my fucking phone.
He put it into, I think he put it into his desk, but I think that idea, I'll do it at some point, it's on the list. I think that idea is going to be amazing for a surface grinder attachment for knife makers.
Oh, cool.
So for some of you that don't know what a surface grinder is, on a 2x72, you have your 2-inch wide belt, 72 inches long, and it spins really fast and it hurts. But when you're forging blades and stuff, obviously because you're hitting them with a hammer, it's not going to be flat. It's going to be all fucking higgledy-piggledy. So then that's where the surface grinder comes in. A surface grinder is a flat piece that you put the blade on and you run it up and down under your blade, basically. And then when that grinds down the high points, you can move it closer to the belt, and then until you get it all perfectly flat and level. But his idea with the door magnet, because the big issue that a lot of guys when they're building their own surface grinders is how to attach the blade to the actual surface grinder itself. And his idea, I think, is the answer to it. I think that's spot on. I think he's really onto something there. He's a fucking genius. Anyway.
Yeah, he is. He is. Like, don't tell him I told you that. Just don't, just go and say hello. Anyway,
we'll keep it between the seven of us.
Yeah, don't don't give him too much attention. Right, move on.
I hope all that came through properly because I'm hosting this from my phone through my laptop, and I dropped my phone onto the ground. And
yeah,
I lost you for a minute. So,
fuck him.
I'm not giving him any more time. That's
it. My shout out this week goes to Stace Makes. She only just followed me recently on YouTube. I didn't realize she was on YouTube as well. I see she does a lot of live streaming, turning and stuff like that. So Yeah, I had a quick glance through it, and it looks like some cool stuff. I don't get too much of a chance to watch live, but I can kind of flick through when I'm kind of on a bit of downtime and see stuff. So yeah, it's a cool channel, and she has a cool Instagram page. So go and check out some of the cool. And by the way, if any of you guys have shout outs, just put them up in the chats for other people to find as well. So, Nate, who have you got?
You've already done mine.
Keep up, Al.
Johnny, who have you got? I got confused because I dropped my fucking phone.
It's okay. We expect you to be confused with your head.
Getting forgetful there, mate. I'm really worried about you.
And he's frozen on mine, like. Okay, so my shout out this week, now he's only a kid, so be nice, is Gant Forgeworks. So that's GANTFORGEWORKS. He has on his Instagram that he's only 15, but he started his Instagram in 2018, so I'm hoping he's a bit older because he's going to be tagged and he's going to have to listen to the whole thing, and he's a kid.
Cockwomble.
Yeah, exactly. So he's a knife maker. 15-year-old knife maker in, I think it's Georgia in the States. And yesterday, I think it was it yesterday? 2 days ago, he put up his first finished samurai knife. The kid is fucking ridiculously talented. Hopefully he just goes to college and doesn't keep making knives because he's going to ruin it for the rest of us. But go give him a follow. He's only got 397 followers, so go give him a follow. He's actually a really cool kid, and I've chatted to him quite a bit. He's actually a really nice guy. So go give him a follow and give him a bit of support. He's a good kid.
Excellent. I'll go and check
Nice.
it out. Yeah, sounds
Like
good.
that. Right.
I have
I
absolutely
don't.
no idea if this is going to stay up on YouTube after we finish. So I don't know if people can watch back. I don't know. But I'm hoping that I can download it and edit it into a podcast. But if I can't, go and follow all those lovely people that we just shout out. I don't think all the live chat stays after the live viewing. I'm not 100% sure. But sure, we'll see what happens after we close up all this shit. Have we any other items of business to talk about?
Only the go and follow the charity auctions that are going on at the moment. Brothers Make and Lindsay Creative. I think that's. I daren't look at my phone because I'll lose everything in the world. Like it will turn off and or blow up or something. But go and have a look at Lindsay Creative's page and Brothers Make. Both doing charity auctions for Black Lives Matter. Donations from makers. That'd be really, really cool. I'm involved in both. So yeah, definitely go and check them out. That's it.
So hashtag social justice raffle and you'll find it.
Thank you, mate.
No bother. Anything else, Johnny?
No.
Thanks to everybody for tuning in.
Got one more. One more bit of business.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you, IKEA.
I heard IKEA is still laughing at you.
I'll get the last laugh, I promise.
Yeah. IKEA is like, I made Nate my bitch today.
And Karam said hashtag makers for justice. So there you go.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, so where can everybody find you, Nate?
Just Instagram. People keep asking me if I'm going to open up the Etsy page again. Don't really see the point, to be honest. I'm doing loads of custom work on Instagram. If you want me, then just talk to me, and I'll make you something. I keep thinking about it, but I can't be asked. Simply Ornate. You know where it is. Simply Ornate on Instagram.
Johnny,
Oh, stop following my YouTube channel because that's stupid because there's nothing on it.
you're gonna do something.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm not.
You-
Can't be
You have a
asked.
you have a little stage set up with your fucking name behind it and everything. You're gonna do
Maybe-
something.
No,
Maybe
Can't be bothered.
if you did, you might get a Dremel partnership.
Oh, get in there, Johnny.
Good luck, Fucky.
Johnny, where can everybody find you?
I don't know.
at
Fuck 'em.
Dremel.com. Fucking corporate whore. Sell out fucking twat.
So he might be slightly bitter back to that last question there.
Do you think?
I'm not.
Really?
I'm not. I just think you're giving in to the man. I just think you're conforming. Boring man. I used to be usually cool.
Johnny, where can everybody find you?
They know at this stage. Fuck 'em.
At Bespoke. Am I gonna have to just say everything? At Bespoke Bloke Designs, IrishCustomDesigns.com. Fucking.
I
he's
only
nothing
do it
up
because
there.
it pisses you off.
But he's got
Oh.
nothing up there yet, so like he'll have it up whenever fucking shit gets.
I
back to
don't. Do you
normal.
know what? I don't care anymore because whenever we do a podcast, I lose followers, so I'm not saying it anymore.
And you can find me at Wood Turning by Alan Scannell, and you can find us as a group at Make Your Own Way Podcast on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube now, I suppose. So thanks everybody for tuning into the live. If you haven't tuned into the live, good luck and
I said it already. Good looking, Fucky.
good looking for
Good luck.
fucking bastard shit.
Right. Go on.
now we can chat for 2 minutes for the bit at the end.
What bit at the end?
Oh, we're doing like a bonus. We're doing bonus. Oh, if we had a Patreon account, we could sell this to people.
Yeah, fucking right.
No,
What do you
because
think?
because
Oh,
do you know what?
Early
We're not
access to the
arseholes.
podcast, and we can invite you to the chat room afterwards for beer with the lads.
How much? Actually, how as a
Oh,
matter
that's-
of interest, how much would people pay? Not that
Alright,
we're
tenner
going to
a
start
month.
charging.
Sounds reasonable.
Al, do you put
Tenner a
bits
month?
at the end of the podcast?
Tier one.
Do I put? Yeah, well, like when
I
we're
don't know.
chatting.
I don't listen to this shit.
Yeah, you do. You fucking lawyer.
I don't-
I mean,
I'll
look,
tell you what. I'm going to write down all the different tiers and what you get, and
I'm-
we'll do it. Fuck it.
I'm not even muting when I'm vaping now, so this is the fucking after show.
We get about 75. We get about 75 listens in the first week after we put up the podcast, and all of those are fucking John made it.
And us.
Yeah.
I don't listen to it. I hear enough of you, crumb.
Well,
Oh dear.
John said to me that it helps him along when he's self-pleasuring. So I don't know.
Whoa! Who
Oh.
the fuck is that? The real Nate? Who the fuck is
That's-
the real
that's-
Nate?
Mr. Nerd Coffee
Mr.
changed
Nerd.
his name. He changed his name to the real name halfway through.
You
was
can
here
pay me
first,
in
fuck.
knickknacks.
What's so funny about that? You
Brilliant.
tell he's had a few drinks. Fucking idiot.
Fuck off. Extra bonus. What colour underwear do you wear? Black.
What? Nothing while I'm making this podcast, Mel, mate. Naked from the waist down, always.
Yeah. He's tidy whities.
Ugh. Oh, that was actually going to be my rant. People in white jeans. White jeans. Who the fuck wears white jeans?
I'm
Probably
flicking-
James from hashtag Woodworking. He comes from Essex, doesn't he? That'll be him.
Here, cunty chaps. I need sleep. I haven't slept in 2 days.
Why not?
Because I was working. Some of us have fucking real jobs. We don't get to call ourselves doctor fucking
Working's for
selling
dickheads.
knickknacks to make meals like yourself.
I told me wife.
I know.
I told me wife I was going to the fucking shops. I've been out here for fucking 2.5 hours.
Come here, look, if she was back in the 70s, she's lucky that you're coming home.
She's probably locked the door.
Shit, I hope not. If she leaves the key and I can't get back in.
Oh, that'd be so fucking funny.
Oh man, I'd
Oh,
be sleeping in the car for me. Fucking hell. Ugh. Oh well.
Be like camping. Like camping.
I've that much beer left.
Jesus Christ. Break door.
Right. We'll say goodnight to everyone, and
Yeah, look,
thanks everybody for tuning in. We really appreciate it. And
we
I'm
don't.
not going. I'm going to stay.
we might do it again. I don't know. We'll see.
Nate's
Different
just a
Maybe we'll
horror for the camera.
Maybe we'll get Jimmy on as well. We'll do it live.
No, don't draw him on me anymore. It's so tedious.
No. And he talks about all these people, so we had to edit all that out.
Yeah. His language is atrocious.
He's potty mouth, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you remember that time we had Jimmy on the podcast? That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I'm getting really tired of telling Bobby Dukes to piss off. He's annoying me too.
Yeah, and Colin Furs. He keeps DMing me. I'm like, fucking hell, mate.
Oh.
All in good time, dickhead.
Yeah.
Right.
Remember that time we had Ant and Deck on?
Who?
Ant and Deck. They were a bit of fun.
You mean Bishy?
Right, I'm out here. Come on. Look, Bucky.
Good night, everybody.
It's gone. That's really rude. Don't just hang up. Call him back.
Bye.
Where are you going? You can't go. You're the host. Yeah?